Hey, it's Dorleen. Welcome to my creative life. I'm working on a one-page layout today. I have some really fun pictures of my granddaughters, which I am going to show you in just a minute. But before I started this layout, I went ahead and cut some things from my Cricut, and this is what I'm working on. Look at that. I did that I made those shirts for them for May the 4th, be with you. I'm sure you've all heard of that. So I originally printed this photo in a wallet size because I do a month in review when I have like kind of one-off photos, because I rarely scrapbook one photo pages. But then I thought, this is super cute. I need to do a full page on this. So that's why I reprinted it in a 4x6. So now I have a 4x6 and a wallet size, but I am going to incorporate them both in this layout. So I'm going through just really trying to pop out and not tear these pieces for this title. It's called, it says, "These are not the droids you're looking for." I thought it was really cute. I must have saved it at some point because I don't remember where I got it, but it was in my Cricut Design Space file that I uploaded. So now I'm putting it on super speed because otherwise this is going to take me forever and you're going to say, what am I doing? I'm watching this video of her poking out stuff. So I put it on pause with the magic of video. It's all done, and there you go. There are some letters that are a little fuzzy at the ends, but the lettering is so thin. I was happy the way it was cut, so I wasn't worried too much about it. I'm also going to be using a sketch from Stick It Down. In just a second, you'll see that sketch, but it's just kind of basic, but I really love what's going on that right side. Here they are with all the triangles. I thought that was really cool. Now, even though the sketch has a spot for 3 photos, you know me, I'll either put a lot of photos or in this case, I'll put 2. So it works as long as, you're kind of following the sketch or being inspired by the sketch. And I think I actually follow it pretty closely. So I'm going to lay those triangles on the right side. I have the title on the bottom, and then I'm going to trim off these edges to make it even, the borders even. And like I said, I'm going to try to incorporate this 4x6 and the wallet size for this layout, which I end up doing. So originally I'm realizing if you look at the photo on that top left-hand corner, there's basically white space because it's the wall and there's nothing there. So it's that same white space kind of in that upper left on both the larger photo and the smaller one. So right now I have it just tucked in on that bottom, because it's okay that part's hidden. I'm kind of rearranging, or I'm putting together, the R2D2s, and I just made both of them because the other shapes just seemed too difficult, and these are droids. I'm good with it. They both have them on their shirts, so it works out fine. So this is what I'm thinking I'm going to do. Right now I moved everything off the page because now I'm going to adhere these triangles on. I'm using my T-square ruler because I do want them sort of straight. I want them to be even on the right side, and it's about 1/4 of an inch away from the edge. I rarely use black for a base when I scrapbook, and every time I do, I love it, and I ask myself, why aren't you doing it more often? I don't know why, but I'm so glad I decided to do it with this one because it really kind of gave like a dark sky or a space theme. Or at least that's what I was hoping it was given. To me, it's given those vibes off. I hope you agree. So once I put the triangles over there on the right side, I'm just cutting off the edges just from regular pair of scissors. And now again, even though I had already kind of played around with the placement of the photos, titles, and the little embellishments, the R2D2s, I'm still kind of messing around, trying to figure out what exactly am I going to do before I put adhesive on anything. So again, I'm building up the robots, or the droids, I should say. And, I'm definitely know I'm going to do it on that bottom left-hand side. And again, I'm just kind of playing, but you'll see in a minute, I do decide to move the wallet size to the top. And I love this idea because otherwise that top left is really going to be blank. And I really wanted to put the droids on because, again, it follows the title. And it also gave me more room to mess around with it. So I'm going to move them over a little bit more to the right. I think it feels a little bit more balanced that way. Look at, you know how it is, scrapbookers. We are moving a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, a little bit up, a little bit down. And when I say a little bit, you know what I'm talking about. We're talking millimeters. But for whatever reason, once it hits the right spot, we know it's the right spot. I did cut some stars out with my Cricut, and again, I'm just going to put them in little clusters here and there. And I did them in both white and gray, which you can see. I love this layout. It is so cute, and I'm so happy I decided to do a layout with this photo instead of adding it with my month in review, because that way I can add all the things, right? So I'm loving the way it looks, and now I'm going to grab some adhesive, and it's a combination of liquid adhesive and the double-sided tape runner. Thank you. I can't think of the name, but anyhow, so again, I'm just laying everything out. So I hope you like this video, and if you do, give me a thumbs up. You can also hit that subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. I do post at least 2 videos a week. I've been trying to do some more shorts, but I forget a lot about doing shorts, but you'll always see 2 videos. One is always scrapbooking, and the other is whatever it is I'm creating, because not only do I create scrapbook layouts, but I also make cards. I do just a lot of things. Sometimes I'm painting, I'm working in my junk journal. Sometimes I'm doing like party decor. Sometimes I'm making charcuterie boards, or really anything creative, because like my little title says, I do have a creative life. I love to create things. So I hope you get to see my introduction, which kind of talks a little bit more about what I'm doing with my channel. It's kind of a little bit of everything, and I hope that's not overwhelming, but it's me. So what I'm doing now is I always do a black outline. I feel like on every scrapbooking layout, and every time, even though I know I'm going to do it, it ends up being an afterthought. I don't know what my problem is, but so I just grabbed a really thin black pen, and I put my hand up towards the top of the pen because I want it to be very loose and almost a little wonky. I feel like if I'm really trying, or if I'm putting my hands closer to the tip and really trying hard to draw the edges, it might drive me crazy that it's not straight or not perfect. And when I know I'm doing it wonky, I don't care. It's supposed to be wonky, and I'm good with that. So I did black on the white pieces, and then now I'm doing white on the gray pieces. And then what I'm also grabbing is it was from Fun Stamper Journey, which is no longer a company, but it's called Color Silk, which is basically like an ink spray or something like that. But I'm going to put some also all over the black paper because it just gives some more sparkle, and also like that star effect. Right now in this larger star, I'm putting the words, "May the 4th be with you," and then the year in the smaller star, because that is basically the occasion of the layout, and I think that just makes it so fun. But again, I hope you like this video. Make sure you hit subscribe, and I really appreciate you watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I will check it out and respond. Thanks again for watching, and make sure you look at the photos at the end. Bye.